Hey, we're Chomper Labs. We're excited you're here on your journey to happier teeth. Now let's get going on taking your impression. Make sure to watch the whole video because timing is key, and the better your impression is, the better your mouthguard will fit. No cheating and getting a head start. We're watching you. Okay, we're actually not, but still, watch the whole video. There are three main parts to the process: getting ready, taking the impression, and sending it in. First, check out your kit, which comes with everything you'll need to take your impression and send it back. You might also want to have a small towel and timer handy. Now, let's choose your tray. The tray should extend back far enough to cover your last molar. Here's the small size tray. See how this one doesn't fully cover the last molar? We don't want that. Now let's try it with the standard size tray. Remember to position your teeth in the middle of the tray so your teeth aren't touching the front tray wall. This tray fully covers the last molar. Perfect. Next, you'll want to make sure your teeth are clean. If you need to, go ahead and brush and floss. You know the drill. Now for the fun part, taking your impression. Once you start mixing, you'll have about a minute before the putty starts to harden. Then you'll aim, press, and hold the putty in place for a few minutes. A timer can be helpful to make sure you stay on track. Take the two putties out of the containers and start mixing them together quickly and thoroughly. We want the putty to be one solid purple color with no streaks. Remember to take about a minute or less to finish mixing. Then, channel those childhood Play-Doh skills and roll the putty to form a cylinder shape. Fit the putty into the tray as evenly as possible. To take your impression, position it so that it's centered directly beneath your teeth. If the tray is too wide, turn it slightly to get it into your mouth. Keep the tray level and push the putty evenly and deeply into your teeth in one even motion. You should feel the putty go past your gum line. Make sure you push deeply enough in the back to capture your molars, since this area is especially important. For the next 3 minutes or so, keep the tray as steady as possible until the putty becomes firm. Don't wiggle or shift the tray, or it might distort the impression. It's perfectly normal for this to feel a bit weird. You might even be drooling. That's okay. We've seen worse. After about 3 minutes or so, go ahead and test the putty by pressing on it to see if it's firm. If it still feels soft, continue holding it in place. If it feels firm, you're good to go. Remove it by pulling down. That's it! Great job! Now let's check out that impression so you can send it in. Take a look at this one. You should see clear, detailed outlines of all your teeth. It should also be deep enough all around to see the gum lines, especially in the back molars. See how the teeth aren't touching the tray walls and how there's no distortion? This is a great impression. Now let's take a look at some common mistakes. This one is distorted, likely from shifting the impression as it's hardening. On this one, the teeth scrape the tray walls. This last one just isn't deep enough, especially in the back where you can barely see the molars. If you're not sure if you made a good impression, we'll take a look for you. Just upload a few pictures to chomperlabs.com/review. We'll let you know if you need a second try. If your impression looks good, it's time to send it in. Give it a quick rinse with cool water, towel it off, and air dry. Fill out the ID card, sign your name, and include the card and your impression in the prepaid mailer. Congrats! Now you're a step closer to a healthier, happier smile.